Alrighty. Start with GJ. She's completely and totally bullish, right? What we recently had happen on the daily time frame was we had a little amount of resistance created, and then it was broken by these two candles. That gives us big signals to continue buying. Well, if I go on the 4 hour, let's see what this current. Yeah, so I think this is where we are in the fib. If we do the 4 hour fib versus the mega fib on the daily right now. The mega fib on the daily is this point A, point B, currently in this range, continuing to buy. 4 hour right here. It's a little bit more intimate. All right. So I think that we are around definitely at a fib level if we want to trade within the 4 hour. The only thing I'm looking at is the fact that like we had a little break of support, boop boop, and then a lower high created. And now it's just like I do have belief that we have to wait for the 4 hour to turn around. However, we broke here and immediately continued bullish, right? And I also see that the fib was completely bullish, easily point A, point B, point C. Same thing again, point A, point B, point C somewhere in here. So I think today I'm just gonna look for bullish transitions. Am I ignoring the 4 hour? Not really, because I acknowledge it. The funny thing is, if I don't use this level, hold on. If I don't use this level as the support and I use this instead, we never break. But if I use this, we do break. I think it's just more so a matter of understanding where I am on the daily time frame. And we do have a good amount of demand right here. So I'm gonna see what happened around New York session and look for some bullish engulfings. That's gonna be my plan for today. Let's see. Yeah, yesterday was tricky. I was in and out of trades, and I felt like my psychology was just not where it should be. So yeah, I have a bullish bias for this. I don't have a bearish bias, even though the 4 hour did break its own little support. But it's like I have to remind myself when price is going bullish and support breaks, what is it going to go look for? It's going to go look for a structural level or fib level or some level to continue to turn around from. So if you had a break right here and then yeeted down to the 61%, 61.8% level, and even the 50, there's a good chance we can continue bullish because it got what it needed. Good chance, not saying it's completely facts, but that's a chance I'm going to take again because on the daily and the weekly we're super bullish. And yeah, I think that'd be a good trade. And let's see, the weekly level, if for some reason price wanted to come down a little bit more, if it didn't respect this level right here that we can see on the daily, it'd probably respect this level that you can see on the weekly. So got two options for buys, but again, the main priority is watching how price acts in there. Like even if I took everything away, you should be able to pinpoint the exact moment that you could get in the ideal trade, right? And that's going to look like something like, you have your lower highs, you have your lower highs. Then there's going to be some sort of engulfing. And that's usually my entry signal. So for gold now, gold is bullish on the daily time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, it did something very similar to GJ. You have this level right here of support, boom, boom, 4 hour broken. It's broken. So what I want to do now is pull out my fibs on the daily and see, okay, how far can this come? Where did that line come from? I don't remember. Let's see if we do this point A, 23.6, 23.6. nothingness. There is a chance that price could come to the 23.6 level again. And then when it does, we'll look at price, see how it's reacting, and then make decisions from there. But I do believe that at the moment, on the 4-hour, price is more bearish than bullish. So we got to watch out for that. Like I have my little trend line, my little counter trend line, actually, point A, point B, and then you have a third hit. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think price is overall bullish, yes, but today we might continue bearish based off of the current 4-hour flow or trend, whatever people want to call it. So shit, that is my alarm to look at the markets. That's if I'm not always doing that. So yeah, and we don't have any news today for the US dollar, so we'll see what happens. Happy trading.